Oh, Kevin De Bruyne.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Against Barcelona. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Germany have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi gets a foot in here. Tries one from range.
Good try, very good try in fact. Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Jim, see making a difference here.
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about one.
He's got a shot! And he should have made them pay.
He didn't know how he's run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So,
जाऊन ये म्हटलं तर काम लागले की परत मला जायला लागलं.
Gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Kane. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He sussed as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kvaratskhelia finding himself in space. Kvaratskhelia with a delivery. Can he stop it going out?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Searching passes played there.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got lit because he was under pressure.
Mbappe changes him with that pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Foden. Mbappe. Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break.
Oh, he's having a goal!
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he showed to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Delivers with whip. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yamal. Great vision.
Pague Mbappé! Messi!
And this is Kane. That is a brilliant interception.
अरे आई गल है अपना
30-minute mark. Yamal. Mbappe. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Foden.
What about it?
The ball, but quite sorted out.
मला दोन अंक आणलं
Promptly onto that, and that is that. Vardio. Pass somewhat off target.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good-looking ball. The message is clear. None shall pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Yamal. Eric Garcia. Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely shaped ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. They have every right to be.
And drive! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is possibly the last play of the half. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona leading by one at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
So off we go again. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Serginho. Back in once more. Tries to get it clear. Backward it goes. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Germany are looking to go forward now. Now it's Drogba, and he's managed to get free. That is good strength. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And that's definitely not his best. Germany have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, just...
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
They're up to 5 corners now. And the keeper beats it away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. Spread to the right. Swings it across.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Threads one in. Pinches it off him. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Germany, number 19, Keller. Coming on the field,
Eric Garcia.
number 10,
Now it's Yamal. Now the ball in. Header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brilliantly cut out. And the finish! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And now he has two.
substitutions taking place.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Real chance! And no mistake. Just one inning now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Germany cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Trossard. That is good alertness. And this is Drogba. Drogba's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries to pass it through. Towering header! Decent descent, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pedri. Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Coming on the field, number
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
number 22, Caicedo. Substitution.
Just 5 minutes left. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yamal. That's been cut out, well played. Now, he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's an excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to pass their way on the pitch.
There will be 5
And it's
minutes.
hit the woodwork and out! Germany could have here their final chance. Corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. Pedri gets in clear. 5 minutes to add. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. Trossard picks it up out wide. Messi. Looking to play it in. He's got away. And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind. This is
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started. Pacho makes the starting 11. Talk to me, James. What can we expect from him?
Well, first and foremost, Peter, he's a solid defender. Never one to lose his man or get too distracted on something else, but he's also a very good footballer, more than capable of starting a counter-attack by picking out a telling pass from the back.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Yamal.
Really well played.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. He can run onto that. And here's Zielinski, and he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot.
That's good defensive concentration.
But they've got it again. Ferran Torres. That has not gone well. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Messi tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. There's a no-nonsense tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Showing great feet there. Kamavinga. Now it's Shevchenko. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's onto this.
Ferran Torres! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. A wonderful goal to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal! And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Oh, red, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tacho has been called there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. So another set play.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Kane! Oh, the ball's he's given it away. Mbappe.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Yamal supplying the width on this right-hand side. Oh, it's a great ball here. Yamal. Camavinga. Mbappe. Looking to play it in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. And here's Trossard. And he can thump it away. And that's been one straight back. That pass has been well intercepted. And reclaimed it in a... There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand them a...
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Can he get it through? Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Camavinga. Kane. Pedri played into space. For Ferran Torres. Great chance! Now it's Mbappe. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Mbappe. That's the keeper's ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Que viste camiseta verde y lleva una mochila roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su madre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 20.
And so we're off again.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's
There's the header! No, just not quite.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ferran Torres. Messi. Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, that's fabulous. Lofted in. And he's cut it out.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
No, that was never going to make it. Great vision. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely spread. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho. Bullish header! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's Kane! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Right, Shevchenko. He's got away. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Quick look, then plays it in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal finding himself in space. And it's Camavinga. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get on the end of this? That has ended up in no man's land. Big chance! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable. He's rising! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself there. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Serginho gets over and intercepts. Zielinski does really well to win the ball there. How Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's found space here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That's a lovely neat pass. Now it's Trossard. It's run loose here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. Good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ferran Torres. And he's intervened well there. Sabine tries to pass it through. That's destined for the flank. Some good work on the right flank here. Out towards the flank. Not where it came from. And this is Messi. Surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement's so precise, the finish sometimes.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So now the difference is 3. That's good running with the ball.
3 minutos de descuento.
That's been intercepted. That's a little off target. And the number on the board is 3.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The ball's gone astray. And here's Shevchenko. Out of play for a goal kick. That should be it. That will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it.
Borussia Dortmund against
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So it's down to business here. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Robertson. Oh, he's lost Mbappe! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and so the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Caicedo. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And Kubasi. Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! It's in! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things.
Mbappe! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Eric Garcia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho. Now who's going to be first to this? That has ended up in no man's land. He's found a way through. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Kane. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Serginho. Serginho. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he got it up because he was under pressure.
And here's Kane. He's having a pop. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Serginho. It's a throw-in. That is good progress on the left. Foden. Serginho. Looking for the run. And that's aimed into the middle. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Robertson did well to stay calm there. Kane. Yamal. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. Messi. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. He is through here. Referee's had a good look and given the corner. And we have our very first corner. Yamal! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Mbappe, and it's McTominay. Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Backward it goes. Oh, important interception. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. Driving forward. That's an imaginative pass. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Mbappe looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe, Camavinga, and here's Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the left flank.
There will be Robertson in time.
Mbappe, surely! Oh, that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Either side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Barcelona get the second half started. Eric Garcia, he's found a way past, and he cuts out the supply. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Incredible! They have found their way out of a corner and landed a big blow of their own.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Donnarumma sends that a long way. Mbappe gets a good foot in there.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. And Kane! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Caicedo, And this is Kane. Foden. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No way through. Yamal. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Over to the right flank. And he's managed to get free. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 11, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Messi.
शिफ्ट चेंज करके है आपने वही स्टोर आप स्टोर क्लीन करके देखिए करते हैं सिंगल हो ना यहाँ का ये फ्लो आगे
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for the pass, and a tricky one at that.
Eric Garcia. Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Yamal. Yamal. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now he's got space here. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 21, Ferran Torres.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's had it taken off him. Take back. That has been slung wide. Serginho's cross. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Barcelona getting so close now, and importantly with this significant advantage. You would think this is it.
Well, late drama notwithstanding, Peter, but they've got this far because of their consistency, and I can't really see things changing.
Played into space. Nicely worked. Cleared without hesitation. Spread out to the left. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tacho gets across to intercept that. And he's quick to return it. Borussia Dortmund could have here their final chance. The referee says that is it. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion, and you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is...
Se va sobre sin decir.
Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be.
Fuck you, droga.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full force. They're up and running then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Camavinga! And they've got rid. It's a good one he's making out on the left. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Drogba really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
He is through here.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
Chance, surely! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Foden. Oh, this is a canny finish! And that's a sharp finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mackay going after that. Now it's Foden. Hazard's at it in a wide position. Serginho's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's picked his way through. Yamal couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Yamal. Done delicately. Well, that's been cut out, well played. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a very... Can he finish? Messi. Drogba. This looks promising. Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. Eric Garcia. Camavinga. Van Dijk. Nice control. Can he get him through? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Thinks about the shot. Mackay is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Eric Garcia. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh no, he's got that wrong. That's a lovely pass. And it's Camavinga. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Drogba. Oh, red. Nice interception. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Yamal. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Camavinga. And that brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14. Hazard. Será reemplazado por...
This is going once more.
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Ball's gone astray. He's got away. Taken back almost at once. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you have to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has not gone well. Mbappe! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. That's a little off target. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that. It's Drogba! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So now the difference is 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mackay. Oh, that is a nice touch. Lovely feet. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's rather hopeful. Well taken goal. A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal. Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Foden. And this is Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a little undercooked. He's on it, can he get away?
That was lovely, that.
And he's found a way past Shevchenko!
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he gets rid in a hurry. He's found a way past. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal machine! About as smooth as it gets. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's had it taken off him. Tacho calmly anticipates. Shevchenko proves just a little bit too strong. Now that looks a decent ball. It's come to nothing. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries to cross. Yes, ended up in no man's land. Tacho gets it clear. And time is up. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having...
लई दिवसांनी खेळलो आहे तरी मी जिंकलो मॅचेस जेवढ्या खेळलो तेवढ्या मल्टीप्लेअर मध्ये. जेवायचं काय करणार आहे रे? जेवायचं काय करणार आहे? बिर्याणी तेच 2x4 करूया. हा तेच. कुठे गेलता? अच्छा तिकडे गेलतास. हा हा. नाईस. करत बसलो तिकडे. नाही खाली बसलो त्याच्यावर. हा
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades. I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
It's Yamal. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Pedri. And here's Yamal. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pacho. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And a chance! Goal! Barcelona!
काय गांग फाड़ गेम प्ले व्हायला लागलाय काय
Deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is ended up in no man's land. Barella. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a bookie. Always looks it. It's a pretty loose pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. No, he's not going to test him there. And here's Messi. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Paris really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Pedri. Yamal. Played through for him. Messi stood his ground strongly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's it.
गेला इंडी फॉरफिट केलं
Tonight's match remains for me to thank
फॉरफिट केलं यार पडलेलं
a very
चांगला पट्ट्यात घावलेला बिचारा
Los mismos que tienen interesados en echar una
3 गोल बसले बघ ना 3-0
los suficientes en el estadio.
0
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And we're underway.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, then we're talking goal machine.
Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. Pass somewhat off target. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Probing pass. He won't be happy with that one. Kimmich. And it's Hazard. And it's Messi. To Gerrard. And he's in. And Messi! Goal! Inter! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-run finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Hazard. And it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Tries one from range. Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them losing.
Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Pacho gets in clear. Yamal. Paredes. Looking for options. Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cafu. Gerrard. Never out of the action for very long. Sabai. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. Paredes. Gerrard. Messi. And it's Hazard. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Shevchenko. Tacho does really well to win the ball there. Gerrard gets a foot in here. And he's running through. Here's a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Yeah.
Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga with the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
तो इफेक्ट गेमचाच आहे का? पहिल्या व्हिडिओ मध्ये जो ऑरेंज हे होतंय ना ते गेमचाच आहे का?
Looking to get onto this. Alexander-Arnold has crossed into the middle. And he's quick to get rid.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's picked his way through. Cannavaro defends. He's having a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Messi. Great vision. Cafu calmly anticipates. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Now it's Yamal. That looks a good ball through. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Messi. Thinks one through. Well played. Hazard. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Kimmich. Paredes. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Played towards the other side. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tacho is there, and he can get that. Shapes to shoot! Fabulous from Ferran Torres! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so. Ferran Torres!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
He's area hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cafu, cross goes in there. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Paredes.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Hazard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Camavinga. Looking for the run. Pulisic. That is good alertness. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Kimmich. Now, can they get him away? Now, it's Hazard! It's Ramos. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. And Guardiola.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. He'll try from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it off.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Pacho proves too strong. Cafu. Ronaldinho. Camavinga. Opts for safety. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Mbappe, the most accurate pass. Cafu. Paredes. Now Pulisic opts him off in and wins back the ball. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Neymar. Mbappe. Donnarumma claims custody. Cafu.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Pulisic! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Mbappe. That's a look and plays it forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Neymar. And here's Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Chance! It's a goal! Great drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
De Bruyne. We are into overtime. And we're done. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just